In the misty mountains of Okinawa, Japan, and in bustling prefectures like Nagano, lives a remarkable community of individuals who have seen a century pass by. These are some of the longest living people on the planet. What is their secret? While many search for complex scientific answers, the oldest local doctors, those who have cared for these communities for decades, point to a simpler truth. They believe the foundation of an exceptionally long and healthy life is not found in a lab, but in the everyday foods that grace the dinner table. This wisdom, passed down through generations and validated by the vibrant lives of their patients, points to a powerful, natural pantry. It's a lifestyle built on consistent, gentle nourishment. In this video, we will explore 8 specific foods these seasoned physicians consistently recommend. Each one offers a unique and vital benefit, working in harmony to build a body that is not just old, but truly healthy and resilient. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this content, please like, comment, and share it with your friends or health groups on social media. Doing so helps spread valuable information and supports the growth of our channel. This video is for informational purposes only and should not be taken as medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional or registered dietitian for personalized guidance. Now, let's begin. In the landscape of foods that promote a long and healthy life, the sweet potato, or satsumimo as it is known in Japan, stands as a gentle giant. It is far more than a simple side dish. In regions like Okinawa, it has historically been the center of the meal, the cornerstone that provides the foundational energy for a day's work, a family's life, and a century of living. The unique power of the sweet potato begins with how it interacts with the body's energy systems. Unlike many modern carbohydrates like white bread, white rice, or sugary snacks that release their energy in a sudden, overwhelming rush, the sweet potato is a model of consistency. It provides a slow, sustained release of energy into the bloodstream. Imagine the difference between throwing a handful of kindling onto a fire, which creates a quick, roaring blaze that soon dies down, versus placing a solid, seasoned log on the embers, which burns slowly and evenly, providing warmth for hours. The sweet potato is that reliable log for your body's internal fire. This slow release is crucial because it prevents the sharp spikes and subsequent crashes in blood sugar that leave us feeling tired, irritable, and hungry again soon after eating. By offering a steady stream of fuel, the sweet potato ensures that our energy levels remain stable, our mood stays balanced, and we feel genuinely satisfied for a much longer period. This constant, reliable energy means we are less likely to reach for unhealthy snacks between meals, supporting a healthy body weight without the struggle of constant dieting. It is a simple, yet profoundly effective way to manage our daily fuel. Beyond its role as a master of energy, the sweet potato carries within its vibrant flesh a powerful visual clue to its other great strength. The rich orange color that defines the most common varieties of this root vegetable is not just for show. It is a direct indicator of the presence of a remarkable substance called beta-carotene. Think of this substance as a kind of internal armor for your cells. Every single day, as our bodies convert food into energy, fight off minor infections, and deal with environmental factors, they naturally produce tiny, reactive particles that can cause cellular wear and tear. This process is similar to how metal rusts when exposed to air and moisture over time. Beta-carotene acts as a protective shield, a gentle rust-proofing agent that neutralizes these damaging particles before they can harm our delicate cellular structures. This protective action is especially important for our eyes, helping to preserve sharp vision with age, and for our skin, helping it maintain its elasticity and youthful resilience. It is a form of daily maintenance that, when practiced consistently over a lifetime, contributes to significantly slower aging and a lower risk of many chronic ailments. the body cleverly converts this beta-carotene into vitamin A, which is essential for a strong immune system, ensuring that our body's natural defenses are always ready and alert. With its distinctive, warty, green skin and its intensely sharp, bitter flavor, Goya is not a vegetable one meets with casual indifference. It is a taste that commands attention. Yet, it is this very bitterness that holds its most significant key to promoting longevity. For the oldest populations in Japan, Goya is not an occasional novelty, but a regular dietary feature, celebrated for its remarkable ability to act as a natural sugar manager within the body. In a modern world, where our diets are often flooded with hidden sugars and refined carbohydrates, our bodies can struggle to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Sharp rises and falls can lead to energy crashes, increased hunger, and, over the long term, place a significant strain on the body's internal regulatory systems. Bitter melon contains natural compounds that seem to help the body process sugar more efficiently. It is as if this vegetable gently encourages the body's own mechanisms to handle sugar with more grace and balance, preventing those disruptive spikes and crashes. Understanding how this works doesn't require complex biochemistry. Think of your body's cells as tiny houses that need sugar for energy. To let the sugar in, these houses need to have their doors unlocked. Sometimes, these doors can become sticky or resistant, making it hard for sugar to enter, leaving it to build up in the bloodstream. The unique substances in bitter melon act like a gentle lubricant for these locks, helping the doors open more easily and allowing sugar to flow from the blood into the cells where it is needed for energy. This process helps maintain a steady, balanced level of sugar in the blood, which is one of the most fundamental aspects of metabolic health. A body that maintains balanced blood sugar is less prone to storing excess fat, especially around the abdomen, and is at a significantly lower risk for developing serious blood sugar-related issues later in life. By making bitter melon a part of their regular diet, the elders of Okinawa are essentially giving their bodies a daily tune-up, a natural adjustment that keeps their metabolic engine running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, the challenge of bitter melon for the uninitiated is its formidable flavor. Its bitterness can be quite shocking to an unaccustomed palate. However, the traditional cuisine of Okinawa has developed simple, clever ways to prepare Goya that tame its sharp edge while preserving its health-giving properties. The most famous dish is called Goya shampuru, where shampuru means something mixed in the Okinawan dialect. In this classic stir-fry, thinly sliced bitter melon is cooked with tofu, eggs, and sometimes a little pork. The magic of this preparation is that the other ingredients, the mild tofu and the rich eggs, work to balance and counterpoint the bitterness of the Goya. The bitterness remains, but it becomes a complex, pleasant note in a harmonious symphony of flavors rather than an overwhelming solo. Another common technique is to lightly salt the sliced Goya and let it sit before cooking, which draws out some of the bitter juices. It can then be blanched in hot water, further reducing its sharpness. Seaweed in its various forms, such as kombu and wakame, is not merely a garnish or an occasional sushi wrapper in Japan. It is a fundamental daily ingredient that forms the very base of the nation's culinary flavor profile and its approach to health. The unique strength of seaweed comes from its origins. Growing in mineral-rich ocean waters, seaweed acts as a natural sponge, absorbing and concentrating a vast spectrum of essential minerals directly from the sea. When we consume seaweed, we are essentially giving our bodies a direct infusion of these vital nutrients, which are often less abundant or less easily absorbed from land-based foods. This includes iodine, which is absolutely critical for the proper functioning of the thyroid gland. This small butterfly-shaped gland in your neck acts as the body's master metabolism controller, regulating how quickly you burn energy, manage your weight, and even influencing your body temperature and heart rate. Iodine is the fundamental fuel the thyroid needs to perform its job correctly. By regularly consuming seaweed, you ensure this vital gland has the raw materials it needs to keep your body's engine running at an optimal, steady pace. Beyond iodine, seaweed is a treasure trove of other minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron. This makes it a surprisingly powerful food for building and maintaining strong, resilient bones throughout a long life. While dairy products are often promoted in the West for bone health, the elders of Japan have long relied on plant-based sources like seaweed to provide structural integrity for their skeletons. Strong bones are not just about preventing fractures in old age. They are about maintaining posture, mobility, and independence. The ability to walk, garden, or get down on the floor to play with great-grandchildren, all these simple joys of a long life, are supported by a frame that remains solid and sturdy. Seaweed offers a gentle plant-based way to continuously remineralize and fortify the bones year after year. Furthermore, many types of seaweed contain unique, soluble fibers that act as prebiotics. This is a special kind of fiber that you cannot digest, but it serves as the preferred food for the trillions of beneficial bacteria living in your gut. By feeding these good bacteria, you help them thrive and outcompete less helpful bacteria, leading to a healthier, more balanced gut environment. Since a significant portion of our immune system is housed in our gut, a healthy gut microbiome directly translates to a stronger, more responsive immune system, better equipped to fend off everyday illnesses. The human body is a magnificent and complex machine, and like any finely tuned engine, it requires the right kinds of oils to keep its moving parts functioning smoothly, quietly, and efficiently. In the Japanese diet, this high-quality lubrication comes predominantly from the consumption of fish, particularly fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. While fish is an excellent source of the same gentle, easy-to-digest protein found in tofu, its most celebrated contribution to a long and healthy life lies in its rich abundance of special healthy fats, known as omega-3 fatty acids. These are not the same as the fats found in greasy fried food or a fatty cut of red meat. Omega-3s are unique, essential fats, meaning the body cannot produce them on its own. They must be obtained directly from the diet. Once inside the body, they perform nothing short of miracles for two of our most vital organs, the heart and the brain. For the heart, these fats act as a natural anti-inflammatory agent. Inflammation is the body's natural response to injury or attack, but when it becomes chronic and low-grade, it can silently damage blood vessels and contribute to heart disease. The omega-3s in fish help calm this internal fire, reducing this background level of irritation. Furthermore, they have a remarkable effect on the rhythm of the heart itself, making it more stable and less prone to erratic, dangerous beats. They also help keep the blood from becoming too sticky and prone to forming unwanted clots. The benefits of these remarkable fats extend upward to the command center of the entire body, the brain. The human brain is nearly 60% fat, and a significant portion of that fat is meant to be the very same omega-3 fatty acids found in fish. These fats are integral to the structure and function of brain cells. They help maintain the fluidity and flexibility of cell membranes, allowing for easy communication between neurons. Think of your brain as a vast, intricate network of electrical wiring. Omega-3 fats are like the premium insulation on those wires, ensuring signals can travel quickly and clearly without short-circuiting or degradation. A brain well supplied with these fats is better equipped to maintain sharpness, focus, and a strong memory as the years advance. It is a brain that is more resilient and has a lower risk of age-related cognitive decline. The elders in Japan who consume fish regularly are not just feeding their muscles, they are providing the essential raw materials to preserve the very essence of who they are. their thoughts, memories, and personality. They are actively oiling the gears of their mind to keep them turning smoothly for a lifetime. A long and vibrant life is not just about what nutrients you put into your body. It is also about how well your body can break down, absorb, and utilize those nutrients. This is the realm of digestion, a process so fundamental that its health dictates the health of the entire system. In Japanese cuisine, there is a humble, unassuming champion of digestive wellness, the daikon radish. Daikon is a large, white, mild-flavored radish that looks somewhat like a pale, oversized carrot. While it can be cooked in stews where it becomes soft and sweet, one of its most important roles is when it is consumed raw, either thinly grated into a fluffy, juicy pile or delicately pickled. In this form, the daikon radish reveals its special power. It is a natural source of active enzymes. Enzymes are like tiny specialized tools within the body that speed up chemical reactions. The specific enzymes in daikon are designed to help break down food, particularly complex carbohydrates and fats, making them much easier for your stomach and intestines to process. Imagine sitting down to a hearty meal that includes fatty fish or a rich stew. Your digestive system has to work hard to break these foods into their component parts. When you eat a little grated daikon alongside this meal, it's like hiring an expert assistant for your digestive team. These enzymes get to work immediately, beginning the process of breaking down the food before your stomach acid even has a chance to start. This pre-digestive assistance has profound benefits. First, it can significantly reduce feelings of bloating, heaviness, and discomfort after a meal. The food moves through the digestive tract more smoothly and efficiently because much of the hard work has already been done. Second, by breaking down the food more completely, the body can absorb a greater percentage of the vitamins, minerals, and other beneficial compounds from the meal. You could be eating the most nutritious food in the world, but if your digestion is weak and sluggish, many of those benefits might pass through you unused. Daikon radish ensures you get the maximum nutritional return on investment from every single bite. Over a lifetime, this efficient digestion and absorption means your cells are consistently well nourished, your energy levels are higher, and your body is not constantly burdened by the stress of processing stagnant, poorly digested food. It is a simple, yet brilliantly effective way to optimize the entire nourishing process. Amid the solid foods that build and fuel the body, there is one liquid that holds a place of singular importance in the Japanese culture of longevity: green tea, specifically the variety known as sencha. More than just a beverage to quench thirst, green tea is a daily ritual, a moment of mindful pause, and a gentle protective elixir for the body from the inside out. Unlike black tea, which is fully fermented, green tea leaves are quickly steamed or heated after harvesting. This process halts fermentation and preserves the leaves' vibrant green color and, more importantly, a much higher concentration of their natural beneficial compounds. The most famous of these are a group of antioxidants known as catechins. Without delving into complex science, think of these catechins as a dedicated cleanup crew that constantly patrols the bloodstream and tissues. As the body converts food and oxygen into energy, it naturally produces metabolic waste products. These waste particles, if left to accumulate, can cause oxidative stress, a primary driver of cellular aging and damage. It is akin to the slow rusting of metal or the browning of a sliced apple left out in the air. The catechins in green tea are powerful neutralizers of these damaging particles. They seek them out and disarm them, preventing them from harming healthy cells. This daily, sip-by-sip cleansing action helps protect the body's cells from premature aging, supporting the health of the blood vessels, skin, and all the internal organs. What makes green tea particularly special is the nature of its stimulation. It does contain caffeine, but it also contains a unique amino acid called L-theanine. In most caffeinated drinks, the caffeine provides a sharp, jittery energy spike that is often followed by a noticeable crash. The combination of caffeine and L-theanine in green tea creates a completely different experience. L-theanine promotes a state of calm, relaxed alertness. It smooths out the sharp edges of the caffeine, resulting in focused and tranquil energy without nervousness or anxiety. This is why the ritual of drinking green tea in Japan is so often associated with meditation, contemplation, and peaceful social interaction. It is a beverage that sharpens the mind while simultaneously soothing the spirit. In a long life, managing stress is just as important as managing diet. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on the body, raising blood pressure, weakening the immune system, and contributing to inflammation. The simple daily act of preparing and sipping a cup of green tea becomes a built-in moment of respite, a mini meditation that helps lower the heart rate and calm the nervous system. The physical protection from antioxidants and the mental calm from L-theanine work in powerful synergy. The journey through these 8 foods reveals a beautiful and powerful pattern. The secret to a long life, as practiced by the oldest and healthiest people in Japan, is not a mysterious supplement, a drastic diet, or a complex scientific formula. It is a consistent, daily practice of eating simple whole foods, each playing a unique and harmonious role in supporting the body's natural functions. You don't need to adopt all these foods at once. Start by introducing 1 or 2 into your weekly routine. Explore their flavors, learn simple ways to prepare them, and pay attention to how your body responds. By doing so, you are not just following a diet. You are embracing time-honored wisdom, a way of living that nourishes the body, savors the moment, and gently, gracefully, points the way toward a life that is not merely long, but deeply and vibrantly lived, all the way to 100 years and beyond.